Angela Merkel has sensationally scrapped plans to discuss Brexit at a crucial EU summit next week following the latest breakdown in negotiations between the UK and Brussels. The German Chancellor, who currently holds the 6-month rotating presidency of the EU Council, has removed Brexit from the agenda ahead of a meeting of EU ambassadors on September 2. One EU diplomat said, "Since there hasn't been any tangible progress in EU-UK negotiations, the Brexit item was taken off the agenda." The shock decision by Ms. Merkel, who has built a reputation in Brussels as a dealmaker, is the clearest indication there will no trade deal between the UK and the EU before the December 31 deadline. Ms. Merkel, 66, held discussions with French President Emmanuel Macron at his official residence last week. The two European leaders were influential in brokering the historic £750 million coronavirus bailout package for the bloc, but according to one diplomat it is unlikely either would be able to break the current Brexit impasse. An EU official told The Guardian, "Over the recent months Franco-German cooperation has gained new traction. Given this new reality it would be futile to wait for a white knight from Paris or Berlin to come to the rescue." Sandro Gozzi, Italian MEP and former Europe minister, also thought Ms. Merkel and Mr. Macron would be powerless to change the course of Brexit discussions and insisted a no-deal outcome is growing ever closer. Mr. Gozzi said, "I doubt even Merkel or Macron would be able to transform a stalemate into a positive outcome. I have always thought, that is my personal position, that no deal was a real option especially on London's side. Every day that passes without concrete progress is a day closer to no-deal Brexit." Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier said a trade deal seems unlikely, following the conclusion of the 7th round of talks last Friday. Outstanding issues over a level playing field on trade, fisheries and state aid remained on the table. The 8th round of Brexit talks are not due to formally start until September 7, however this evening, an eager Mr. Barnier has insisted discussions could begin earlier. Following an employers' conference in Paris, the EU chief said he had no plans to meet UK negotiator David Frost this week, before adding, "but perhaps next week if conditions allow." At the end of talks in Brussels on Friday, Mr. Frost said he believes a trade deal is still possible but acknowledged there has been little progress. The UK chief negotiator said the EU's insistence on accepting its terms on state aid and fishing had made an agreement unnecessarily difficult.